little update, an hour and a half or so in. I don't know how long it took because I didn't time it, because I don't really care. Anyway, there's the floor unit minus the upper side. Now what I did, and I hope you can see this, and I'm sorry for my piss poor photography, blah blah blah. It's glued and brad nailed. This is actually, because it saved money, I'm ripping 2x6s, spruce or whitewood 2x6s down to 2x2 size. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's cheaper than buying 2x4s. I didn't go to a 2x8 or a 10 or a 12, which would have been even cheaper, because they're made out of yellow pine. And or at least the lumber I can get here is yellow pine once you get over a 2x6. So I just opted to go with the 2x6. It still saved me quite a few dollars. The lumber I bought to rip in 2x6s was like $36. That same amount of lumber in 2x4s to rip down would have been $55 or $6. It's crazy. So when you buy stuff and you do stuff like that, think it out and think it through and do the math. You'll save a little money. Now, so what I've done here, the bottom layer is 1/4 inch OSB. I did that for two reasons. One, it's a little bit heavier and it does add a little weight, but it's only 1/4 inch thick. It's $9 a sheet, okay? I don't want to sheet this whole camper with it. A, because it's heavier than I, would want to be. It's heavier than plywood for a given size. But B, I did want a little bit weight and heft on the bottom. And it's going to get a coating of fiberglass or truck bed. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do this yet, but it's going to get a coating on the bottom, and you'll never see it again unless it's on the rack. And then you'll have to go, look up under it to see it. So who cares, as long as it's functional and it don't leak. So I have glued it and brad nailed it. I put screws in the corners here. That's 1/4 inch OSB, and that's ripped down 2x6 whitewood boards. And that's 1.5 inch Formula 150. It's a 7.5 R rating. I'm not trying to insulate a house here. It's temporary space. It's a small space. 2 people in there living and breathing. It'll be plenty warm. And I don't know how much winter camping we'll do. We'll see. That's more up to the wife than me. I prefer winter camping, but So anyway, just want to give a little update. I cut the Formula foam, the extruded foam boards to fit in here. And what I will do is I will add some 5mm plywood. I found this Revolution ply at Lowe's. Now I bought this Formula board at Home Depot. I couldn't hardly find any foam board at Lowe's at all, my local Lowe's, and they didn't carry it in the 1.5 inch thickness. Home Depot did have it in stock in the 1.5 inch thickness in a store, several miles away. I had to drive to get it, but that's okay. I got it, and it's a perfect fit. See. And that's what I wanted, because I'm going to put that 5mm over it. I'm going to put glue on the bottom of the foam and put this in here. Then I will glue this as well. Now, I probably won't spread it flat, but I'll put some good glue lines on here. I'll put that 5mm down, clamp it, and brad nail it around the frame. And it'll be glued to the foam, so it'll be one solid unit. And that'll be the foundation for the camper that we're building. And I'll pick it up. Nope, you hear me grunt, I'm getting old. There's the bottom side of the OSB. And, we'll coat that with whatever we decide to coat it with. But let me get the 5mm on there, and I'll come back and give you a picture of that. All right, bye. Oh, here's a disclaimer. I should have put this up front. I ain't a builder. I am an electrician. And I do teach at the college level construction trades, refrigeration, electrical. I ain't a physics professor, and I sure ain't an engineer. The engineering that I do in whatever videos you see me do, whether I'm building this or that, because this is a day in the life series. This is not a tutorial on really anything. This is just the way I'm going about it, and I've come up with my engineering from watching a whole lot of other people that have done it, and then just combining their ideas and their thoughts into what I think is going to work for me and my crowd. So if you got a great constructive comment, or even if you got constructive criticism, man, I don't care. I can take it, and I got a thick skin. That said, just understand, this ain't a tutorial. I ain't saying this is how you ought to do it or you ought not do it. Do whatever you want to do. Just kind of like the light in the chicken house over there. If you want to put a light in your chicken house, put a freaking light in your chicken house. I can't see it from here in Western North Carolina, and I don't care. Do whatever you feel like's best for you, and I'll do the same. What do you think of that? Anyway, y'all have a great day. I'll see you later.